What's up, guys? Hope you're all doing fantastically today. This smile on my face is a little bit forced right now. I'm gonna be entirely honest, because today's video is all about fixing problems with my Tacoma, which is something that I enjoy doing. I really do enjoy working on cars. I think it's a lot of fun, but there are some times when stuff goes wrong with your car that you don't really want to go wrong with it. Stuff like leaks. That's going to be the main topic of today's video, is trying to figure out what is going on with the leaks on my truck. So, you guys may recall from previous videos that I've had a leaking issue on the driver's side of this vehicle since I got it, basically. When I first got it from my grandpa, he said, hey, it's been out in the rain and the driver's side mat got a little bit wet underneath. And so I was like, okay, well, I'll look at it. And then we decided it's probably the door side weather stripping. It's leaking a little under. We'll replace that. Didn't solve the problem. Then I decided, okay, well, maybe it's this little plug under the floor pan, because there are two plastic plugs in the floor pan of the truck. They're not really exposed to the ground, and I don't really think I throw up that much water when I drive, but hey, it was worth a shot. So I plugged that with some tape. That didn't solve the problem either. It's been raining over the past few weeks where I live, and I checked it one day and it's dry. I was like, awesome, it's working. And then I checked it yesterday and it was soaked and it was starting to mold and it was disgusting, and I was like, dang, that's pretty nasty. And so I started doing some research about this. First gen Tacoma, driver's side leak problem. And most people said that they had the issue with the passenger side. The driver's side wasn't as common. So I was like, well, maybe I should check the passenger side. I checked the passenger side, and sure enough, there's a little bit of water there too. So something is going on. And most of the things that I looked at said there was some sort of issue with the windshield cowling, that essentially where it's supposed to drain water away, that water doesn't. It gets through the firewall and it gets into your floor pan. And so that's what we're going to be looking at today. I'm going to be trying to figure out how to stop these leaks, because they are truly a menace, and they are really making it hard to enjoy this vehicle, because it's not nice to have water going moldy underneath your floorboards at all. It's pretty awful. So I'm going to be taking off the wiper arms, taking off the cowling, trying to figure out what the heck is going on with this thing. Stay tuned, guys. Alrighty, so here we are looking on the passenger side. I don't really know how well you guys can see it. As you can see, I've got it propped up so we can drive properly with this wood block. Right here, it's a little damp, but it's not nearly as bad as the driver's side. Let's go around and look at that. Looking at the driver's side, I can really smell mold right now, so this is kind of disgusting. I don't want to be here, but I have it a lot more plugged up. This is where I taped it. I have the original plug taped down, and then I have another layer of tape on the other side. That didn't hold it at all. That plug doesn't seem to have any problems, and I ever suspected, but this one is wet all over the place. And it's so confusing because it isn't so wet up here, but it is soaked down here. So I think that may just be the drainage, but water's coming through somewhere around here. And the goal of today's video is figuring out where that is. And in order to do that, we're gonna be looking here at the windshield cowling and taking off the wiper arms. So if you look at the wiper arms, there should be a very easy way. There we go. Removing the wiper arms is fairly easy. You just pop off this little cap. That's a 12mm bolt. You just unscrew it. And then there's also screws that are holding in the cowling itself. We're gonna take those out and pop out the cowling, see if we can figure out what's going on. To expose these 12mm bolts for your wipers, you're gonna have to take off these caps. It's pretty standard. They just clip on, and then they come off just as easily. To take the wiper off, first you're gonna take off this nut, and then you're gonna pull the arm back like this so the tension goes away, and then just pull them off. Do that with the other as well. Alrighty, the next step is going to be screwing in 6 screws that run along the length of the entire cowling that look just like this. So the cowl is secured without the screws at all by these 4 pins. And those pins run along the whole length. As you can see, I've taken everything apart and opened up the hood because that was a necessary step in the removal. With the cowl off, we can see this area in here. And I think that there's some blockage in something in there. It's supposed to drain, that's not, and that's what's causing our leaks. So if I'm gonna look under the car and see if there's any sort of drainage tube anywhere on both sides that looks like it might be plugged. And then if there is, I'm gonna get out the air compressor, blast it out, and see if it drains properly, see if that fixes our problem. If not, guess we'll have to keep looking. Well, we found the leak. It was actually quite a process. Please don't sprinkle. But what I ended up having to do was I took my garden hose, once I'd gotten the cowling all off, and I put the garden hose into the cowling. And what it'll look like when you're looking for the leaks, you put the hose in here like this, you'll turn it on, and then if you look in there, the water drains through there, but it doesn't all drain through there. So inside the engine, along that metal lip you can see there, that I'm pointing directly at, there is a seam on the other side in the cowling that runs down along there. And that seam is not watertight. And so essentially, water was dripping through there, going down there in between the firewall and the fender part of the body, and it was just pooling. And as it pooled right there, that hole, it was coming through that hole. And I realized I should have figured that out, because if you look right there where I'm pointing the light, it's darker, like mold, like there's been water dripping down. So I saw the water dripping down right there, and I think that that's our problem. I'm fairly confident that this is the issue on the other side as well. There's something that's not watertight in that little crease, and it's basically leaking water through something that runs into the firewall. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some caulk, and I'm going to have to figure out a way to seal that entire crease to keep the leaks from coming through. I'm worried that if I just plug that one hole, then the water will find another way to come in, and we won't actually solve the problem, and it'll just be in a new place, and we'll have to do the whole thing all over again. So that's what we're gonna do. I will hit you guys with a new video when that does happen. Now here on the other side of the truck, if you look directly there, I've got it directly lined up. There is a hose for the cowl draining. I'm gonna check that with an air compressor when we actually put the caulk in, but for now I'm just gonna leave it, not worry about it. It's not really an easy spot. I might have to take off, well, I'm probably gonna have to take off my entire fender to caulk up that crease, so that'll be fun. It'll be an exciting video, but we're not gonna worry about that right now. That's what it looks like on the passenger side. What I showed you earlier was the driver's side. I hope this video helped any of you guys out who are having similar problems, and I hope that you enjoyed watching it if you don't have Tacoma, watching me trying to figure out what the heck is going on with my car, because this has been puzzling me for who knows how long. Every time I think I fix it, it comes back. You know, the problem just keeps happening. I can't tell if it's actually gonna start sprinkling or not, but it keeps threatening to. So I'm gonna put everything back together and end this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. It was a lot of fun to make, and it's a great relief to finally know where my leaks are actually coming from. That is super amazing, and I'm glad that I'm finally gonna be able to get it fixed. There's gonna be some more how-to videos coming this week. One of my headlights is out right now, and the other headlight has a cracked attachment and is getting condensation and water all inside the housing. So there's gonna be lots to do. So that's exciting. Probably will be a lot more videos than there's been lately. I haven't been making a lot of videos just because there hasn't been a lot of things for me to make videos about, but now I've got stuff to do, I've got things to work on, so you guys can expect some quality content coming soon. But yeah guys, if you did enjoy this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that like button. Leave a comment down below, let me know how I can improve or what you liked about this video. Share it with your friends, and come back and check out some more of my other videos if you want to see more video how-tos and quality automotive content from an aspiring young automotive enthusiast. But guys, that's all. Peace out.